You're not only entering a dimension of sight and sound, but of cool arcade games. Hi, I'm Anthony Tupasi. Welcome, fellow nerds. It's another edition of Nerd Java, but this time we're out in the scene at a convention at the California Extreme Vintage Arcade Coin-Op Pinball Machine Convention. We want you to come and check it out. Look, I know we're going to talk about console games and PC games and everything new, but we're going to take it back, vintage, where it all started. Come join me to this cool convention and see what it's all about. Woo! As fellow nerds, it's going to get really crazy and really rowdy. Well, video game heaven as I call it. Let's go on in, let's check it out. It's just kind of hard to know where to begin, because from here to here, it's just wild. It's like craziness. There's a lot to do. I'm glad we're here the whole day, because there is much to do, much to play and get into. Come on, let's go. So you think, well, I can't put a giant cabinet in my house, but check this out over here. It's a mini Mortal Kombat. I think I know what I want for Christmas now. Hey guys, I'm here with Dan Amrich. This guy, I just saw him, he was wearing this Pac-Man suit. And I was like, I gotta talk to you about this guy. Dan, tell me what you do at this event.
Sure. I am the announcer for the hall. We have a lot of different events going on in different places. We have a main coin-op room where all the pinball machines and video games are, but we also have speakers, we have a raffle, the voice that you hear on the PA every year.
I walked in there and I was like, where's this coming from, this voice? You're in everyone's head the whole time, right?
Yeah, I love it. Everybody knows who I am now. Oh, that's the announcer. It's
Yeah.
Nobody knows my name, everybody knows my suit. I'm fine with that. That's okay.
Yeah. Okay, let's now talk about this suit, because what you're seeing is a work of art, but there's so much more.
You know, everybody always says, oh, what about the shoes? Oh, what about the socks? And yes, I have Pac-Man shoes. Yes, I have Pac-Man socks now.
People prefer Miss Pac-Man more than just the regular Pac-Man. Why, Dan? I want to know about this.
Pac-Man itself is brilliant, but limited. The monsters move in patterns. If you learn those patterns, you can play and just sort of learn the patterns and play all the way to the end of the game until the machine crashes.
Okay.
It's not as much fun. There's not a lot of randomness in it. In Ms. Pac-Man, it was an unofficial bootleg that was so good that it got turned into the real game.
Wow.
The monsters don't follow the same patterns. The mazes are more difficult.
Okay.
The fruit moves around. There's just a lot of tweaking.
There's a lot of variables, basically.
Yeah. Many more variables that make it harder to predict, and so it's much more about skill than just learning patterns.
Okay. Hey guys, I'm here with Mark Birsching, who is one of the organizers here at the California Extreme. Was it something that people had asked you to go and do, or is it something you guys just kind of we need to do this to bring this into the scene?
I think it's the second one. I think they felt we needed to do this because they wanted to really show the differences. There were a lot of pinball shows, or some pinball shows at the time. We added video games right away from the beginning.
Okay.
It's a different genre that people really enjoy.
I was just very excited. There's a lot of energy here, and what's really great is all the people that kind of work here are so into it. You know, it's not just a paycheck. It's like they're totally invested. They have their favorite games, and you bring a lot of that here too. Okay guys, it's not all fun and games. There's some serious stuff going on at this convention. This is the room of the pinball tournament, and the big rule here is do not step past that blue line. I'm with Xavier. He's going to tell us a little bit what he does here. So tell us about it, Xavier.
We're trying to represent the whole Bay Area, representing all of the different leagues that are out here, right? And the way I'm doing that is I'm collecting machines from the different leagues. SFPD, BAPA, CCPL, MFP. So these are all different leagues throughout the whole Bay Area. We're talking from Seaside down in the south, all the way up to Concord and Folsom.
Okay, wow, that's a lot of coverage.
They're allowing us to use the games all in the spirit of having tournaments.
There's ones for youth, for women. It ranges all things.
I think it is a little bit more meaningful that being in the main one, having more women in the main one.
Yeah.
But I do kind of like that we do have a separate one, at least for now.
Has it always been that way, or is it something that's kind of new?
This is the first time I think that we're doing a women's tournament, youth tournament. Definitely trying to do some unique things here because, again, in the spirit of the Bay Area, there's so many tournament directors around here that do some amazing things.
There's old school pinball machines, and there's kind of the new modern stuff. What do you prefer? there any difference?
I'm the wrong person to ask. I love all pinball.
This is Xavier. He does a lot with pinball machines. And he's doing a really great thing in society and bringing all these organizations together so you can play.
It's really cool to see like all these familiar faces that I made friends with in the Bay through pinball.
What would you bring home with you?
The Godzilla one is super fun.
That keeps coming up. What makes Godzilla so good?
It's, the layout is just really fun.
Yeah.
There's these ramps, there's this building in the middle. Like, there's just so many things to hit and so many things to do.
Yeah.
It's really fun. And then just like the graphics are really nice and just the design.
I gotta play this. We struck the jackpot. We found a gamer family here at California Extreme. We got Chris, Jen, Violet, and Pearl. And we're gonna ask them a few questions and see what it's all about. So how long have you been going to this, Chris?
I've been coming for over 20 years.
Okay. Why do you like coming here?
Mostly for the pinball. I'm playing pinball.
The pinball community is such a community. It's such a niche.
It really is. It's a really friendly community. You know, supportive. You know. We've been in a couple of tournaments, and it's very competitive, but also very supportive.
Pearl, what's your favorite?
What's your favorite pinball?
I really like the Mandalorian.
Oh yeah, I was playing that. I love that.
We discovered a new one today. Our haunted house. I don't know what year it's from, but
It's an older one.
It's an older one, but it goes down to a second level through a coffin.
That's funny, yeah. That one keeps coming up because we found one of the founding members here, and they were like, "You got to play the haunted house." Well, after talking to so many people about what to play, this machine keeps coming up. We got to try it out. It's the haunted house. Come play with me.
We prefer them to be on pinball machines than on iPads. But yeah, no, there's something more tactile and more organic about a pinball machine than an app.
If you could bring anything back from this, like, what would you bring?
Maybe haunted house.
Maybe haunted house?
Yeah, it was pretty fun. So many like Godzilla. I can't decide.
I gotta go to the haunted house. I mean, I know because that was so fun.
I really would like to bring home that Godzilla.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be the one for me.
There's a lot of strategy involved. I didn't realize that.
There's a lot of rules, like there's a lot of things that you should be doing, that I'm only starting to learn now all these, years into it.
Whew. Wow. The California Extreme Convention was, what an experience, right? We just wanted to bring you like what it looked like and how it played out. But this is an amazing convention. If you haven't heard about it before, check it out. Come visit this place because it's just an experience, like I said. Look, I came here just thinking that we would just cover a few things like coin-operated machines and pinball machines, but I learned so much more about everything else, the people involved, and just the sense of community. I think that's the thing that stood out to me the most, is that so many people knew each other from this, and we're building upon this community and even showing their kids and bringing in new generations of people to love this stuff as much as they do. There's definitely a passion and a love, and there's so much heart to this convention. Anyway, we're going to be covering a lot of things in the modern times, from console games and PCs and devices. But this is where it all starts, and this is where it all came from. So I'm glad that we can show you, and I hope you enjoyed all the coverage. With that said, I'm Anthony Tupasi. This is Nerd Java, everything games, movies, and TV. Let's do some more conventions together, okay? With that said, gotta go, gotta play some more Haunted House.